Welcome! In this new series of short videos, we will look at subjects of topical interest. Today we will look at how the use of AI will affect the task of programming. So will the rise of AI mean the end for people doing programming? A great deal has been speculated about the recent explosion of access to AI systems to generate or enhance images and even create short videos. AI is now being used in search engines to find better answers to your queries. And some of these AI tools are being used to generate code for you. So if this trend continues, will it end up with no more need for coding? So what is the difference between coding and programming? Coding is a subset of programming and deals with writing codes that a machine can understand. Over the years, there have been many tools developed to make the act of coding simpler and more high-level. Programming is wider in scope, and as well as coding, involves planning, designing, testing, and maintaining software. So, will AI replace coders? The short answer is no, but it will change the way you work and the tools you use to create and maintain software. What challenges will the use of AI bring? With the current approach to AI, the systems need to be trained by feeding them with very large amounts of data. These large language models need this data, and all this data has originated from us humans, who have written code previously. So what happens when you use one AI system to feed another? Recent studies have concluded that continually feeding an AI with AI-generated content can cause its output quality to decline. As the amount of new non-AI data to feed these systems declines, it's likely that a series of new roles of AI data provider will be created to provide this original input. Such jobs are likely to be much in demand and therefore highly paid. Changes. How do we handle changes to AI-generated systems and applications? As many systems are designed to be client-facing, there is always a demand over time to amend them, adding a field here, or a new dialogue, or a radical change to the workflow or processing. In development terms, you can spend more time amending an application than it originally took to create it. AI currently has difficulties in coping with this. Bug fixing. All applications can contain bugs, or as programmers call them, unwanted features. This is where the operation of the code doesn't match the requirements. As any developer or business analyst will tell you, nailing down a requirement before you start development can be a challenge. Requirements often change during development, and this could be a challenge to an AI-generated system. Asking current AI systems the same question twice can sometimes generate a slightly or radically different answer. Not ideal when the customer liked most of the system and just wanted changes to one part. The wider impact. One area that hasn't received much coverage is that of software and system testing. There are a few companies now setting up that are advertising a comprehensive set of test automation capabilities, which will identify issues with your systems, and with test management, performance testing, and data integrity aspects. AI could provide a level of testing and assurance that could previously only be provided by the largest of software houses. Testing, of course, can only be done when you have something to test against. That would be what we call a requirement. Having better tested software is really a good thing. Another aspect to consider is the speed of development. Over many years, the time taken to develop complex software has come down, allowing faster and faster throughput. With AI, I see this trend accelerating, and with faster throughput, companies producing software will be able to tackle both more software applications and more complex systems. This will allow their programming staff to become more specialized, and the need for coders to fix, amend, or even understand AI-generated software will increase. So the conclusions I have come to, and many may disagree, is that change is inevitable, given that AI is having some serious money invested in it. Admittedly, current AI systems are power-hungry beasts. But then again, so were the first mainframe computers. The roles and responsibilities that programming and development staff have now will be changing. With the increased use of AI systems, code generation will be faster. New specialized roles will be created, increasing the number of staff involved in software development. 60 years ago, the average lifespan of a company was reported as 61 years. Now it is less than 18 years. This trend is likely to continue, especially in computing. Similarly, the time staff spend working for just one company is also reducing. I suspect that, like the staff recruited to work on a movie, in the future, staff will be recruited on a product-by-product basis, with the best and most skilled niche staff becoming highly sought after and therefore well paid for their labours. Hopefully you will have enjoyed this video, but that's it for today. Thank you for watching.